Welcome back to Crackin Bridge. Today we got a very special video for you. We got Rosenbridge back in the studio. She's going to be helping us out today with, what are we doing?
We are going to make a card list for art of the water fire, Knights and Summons, and all the good cards we have.
Yeah. So,
but they all are good.
But first, we've got, support your local game shop. Collectors, cash is ours. We've got a 200 sub giveaway coming up, so make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you see when we're going live. We got Crackin polls, Crackin trade up, a new giveaway going on within live streams, so make sure you attend those live streams to be eligible for those. And then, of course, Knights and Summons, TC Games, check them out. There is still some stuff available on their website for pre-order for Knights and Summons coming out here pretty soon. And we're excited, super excited to bring you more Knights and Summons stuff. More Knights and Summons stuff. So, without further ado, the tier list cards for today. We will start with Fire. So, Rosenbridge. We'll kind of rate these again. We don't know like a ton about like the meta and the games and how useful the cards are. So I think the best thing we can do is rate these based off of the artwork. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and we'll kind of do a combined rating. Like, what do you think? What do I think? And then we'll kind of combine them. What do you think about that?
I think it's an S.
Or what do you think about rating them that way?
Oh yeah, I think it's best.
Okay. So Wildfire Knight.
I think it's an S.
You think it's an S? What's going on with that one? What do you like that one so much?
Because it looks, I like the sword, and I like that it's a girl.
Yeah, I like the sword. I like the flames. I think S tier is appropriate. That's cool. That's cool with me. All right, and then we got Red Flame Rider. What do you think about this one?
I think it's a D, not to be. I mean a B, not to be.
That's what I was thinking too, is a B.
Yeah.
Just because there's a lot of dark space on the outside.
Yeah, you could just fill that all in.
I think that it's cool that it's got, some darker spots and everything. I think that it's cool that it's a more detailed artwork. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
But I would be okay with B tier.
I think this other one is an A.
Oh, don't get too far ahead. Ruby Knight. So what's this one in A tier for?
Because it looks pretty cool. Not as cool as that one, because that just has the basic full
art.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
And then we got Flame Squire after that.
Actually, wait a minute.
What?
Oh, these are both the same one. I thought this
They're
was
both
like
Kickstarters.
smaller. Yeah. Okay.
Flame Squire. What do you think about that one?
I think that's A.
I'm cool with A on that one. Yeah, I think that's good. It's got some swords. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the detailed artwork, and I really like the knights. I like the full armor the best. That's my favorite, is the full armor. Okay, this next one, Flame Golem. So we got the Kickstarter version, and we got the first 100 version.
I think it's SS.
I'm cool with SS on that one. I really dig the knight in silhouette down here. That's really cool.
I don't really like the knight that much. I just like the art.
That's my favorite. Like, the favorite part about these is just like this gigantic summon in front of this like tiny knight. Makes, I don't know, it's just a really cool artwork. It's really cool seeing just the perspective of the summons versus the knights. That's what I like about it. And the flame golem itself is pretty cool looking. It almost looks like a clay golem more than a flame golem with the colors. So.
This looks like a flame golem.
But this one's the blazing golem. So where do you put this one at? What tier do you put this one in?
SS2.
Okay. This is the first 100 versus the Kickstarter here, and big difference in the red and the flames over the shoulder. Definitely the red is more red on the Kickstarter than with the first 100. Noticing that? I would put it at S tier. That's my vote. So either S or SS. This next one will get kind of hard to judge because we got the first 100 fire sprite, and then we got the Kickstarter fire sprite.
I think it's an A.
An A? Which one's the A?
That one.
Yeah, so the first 100 fire sprite by far is... He's cuter.
Yeah.
He's a little cute guy.
I would put him at SS.
This guy's pretty spiky.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... But this guy... He's like a... He is weird. He's giving me weird vibes. He's giving me the stink eye.
Yeah.
But this guy, you just want to kind of hug him.
Yeah. Looks like a Charmander.
He does look like a little Charmander. Then we got Fire Shadow. What's going on with Fire Shadow?
I think it's a D. I mean B.
A B? Yeah.
Actually,
This one's got the summon and
actually, I
knight
wanna
in it.
add an A.
Add that one to A. Yeah. I could do B or C on this one, honestly.
Why?
Because it's darker, the knight doesn't really have a whole lot of detail to it, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, kind of meh.
C or a D?
Yeah, that's what I would say, C or D.
D.
So if you want to put it in C or B, because you said A, so somewhere in the middle there, you combine our two scores. Yeah, I could definitely.
Maybe you should.
I'm a bigger fan of the more detail.
Maybe you should do the grading.
You want me to do the clicking?
Yeah.
Okay.
And grading.
Clicking and grading?
Yeah.
Well, I need your opinion.
I know. I'll give you my opinion, but.
Oh, you mean moving them up there?
Yeah. I think you should probably do this stuff. I'll give you your opinion, but.
Okay.
I think you should click.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this one, Ancient Fire Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
This one we've got the Kickstarter and then the Starfoil.
I think it's SS.
You think it's SS? The Starfoil, just that variant, it's kind of cheating a little bit, but for sure puts it at SS. Where is he at?
Right there.
This one?
Back.
This one?
Back.
This one?
Back.
This one?
Back.
This one?
Yep.
Maybe you should do that. Maybe you should do the clicking. Ancient Fire Dragon.
Nope,
SS.
that's not it. That's the next one.
Red Sun. Oop, just one. Just one Red Sun. What do you think about Red Sun?
S.
So this one, I could go with S on that one. This one's definitely a little bit darker.
And it's cool.
It's cool. It does have that detail. It's kind of hard to see on camera and do it justice, but it does have some more detail.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
This is a version of that. Oh no, that's the Fire Summoner. So that's basically the same thing as this.
This is like the shadow of that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So that's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So Red Sun we got at S, and then our Fire Summoner.
S. I mean A. I like that one better than
Yeah.
the other one.
So what we were talking about there is we've got the Fire Summoner, and then the Fire Shadow
It's cool.
is like the shadow of that one. So it's kind of like the same Knight and Summon, but like the shadow of it. Cool. Crown of the Fire King. What do you think about that?
S.
This one's dark though, like really dark as far as the print goes. Like I've not seen the dark variant of this one, but I imagine it would be pretty darn hard to make out some of the details on that one. But this one's good. This one's good. And we got Fire Sword. What do you think about Fire Sword?
I put it at S.
Put it at S tier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm S or A tier on this one. I like that as an equipment. That's cool, and that it's just a sword. I just don't know what the head on the summon is going on there. Like it's just kind of.
Yeah,
like the sword has a head.
Yeah, I don't like the head part of it. I just like the sword.
Yeah, the sword part of it definitely puts it in at least A tier for me, if not S tier. So I'm cool with that. It's not very easy to tell. Like, what do you think? Do you think like the head is part of the sword, or if is that something behind the sword?
Something behind the sword.
Yeah. We got Fire Kingdom.
B. I mean B.
I'm cool with B or C on this one. It's lacking a lot of color. It's the Silhouette Knight, but that's the...
Don't worry, we'll get to the really good cards at the end, so this is going to be like the fullest one.
Yeah. I like the Silhouetted Knights, but I like the Silhouetted Knights when it's kind of opposed against like a really large creature, not like a city background or a kingdom background. That's not as cool. So, okay, so now on to water. Great. We're going to start with the Water Knight. And I'm a huge fan of the water.
Okay, well then let's put it up to A.
I would be cool with B.
Okay.
This one's a little bit darker and hard to see, but I like the really detailed armor, right? So that's the Water Knight. The Deep Sea Knight also has the really detailed armor. Yeah, I would be cool with B. If your ranking is C, like your opinion is C, okay, then my opinion will probably be A. So let's leave it at B. So that's Deep Sea Knight.
I really kind of don't like the Deep Sea ones, but when they're in Deep Sea.
Yeah. What about the Diver Knight?
The Diver Knight?
I would be cool with putting this one at C.
Yeah, it's really too dark.
It's too dark, yeah. And even the difference, let's see here, we definitely have, like we've got a first 100 one here, and you can definitely tell that it's a little bit lighter for the Kickstarter version when you look at the blues and just how he kind of pops out in more shadowy areas. But even with adequate lighting on these, it's pretty washed out.
Yeah.
It's pretty washed out. It's hard for me to get out of the way.
I think that one.
Which one are you on? Hold on. Oh, the Sapphire Knight?
Yep, S.
You like the Sapphire Knight?
Yeah.
I'm cool with the Sapphire Knight, although I do like the knights that have the full armor, like the helmet and everything. This one's got the sword, this one's got the shield, mostly full armor. It's cool. It's got a lot of stuff going on in the background that you can kind of see. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you think? S tier? I'm cool with S tier. What about Blue Knight?
I really kind of don't like it that much because it doesn't really have the full on picture.
Yeah, and one of the things that's really attractive about this artwork to me is the fact that a lot of the card is actually utilized in displaying the artwork. I think that's a huge win. That's a huge hit for me. So this, yeah, definitely I guess comes down to the C because we're missing so much of that detail on the outside.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
Underwater Dragon is
just our opinion on this.
Underwater Dragon, SS.
I like this one. I could just imagine this guy having little whiskers.
Yeah.
cuddling up next to you.
This thing is just really weird.
Okay, and then we got the top. Uh-oh, I've been putting these on the wrong one. Oh no. Just a second. I need to recover. Oh wow. I've pretty much been doing that a long time. Toxic Water Beast.
This goes upside down.
Upside down.
Toxic Water Beast is a C.
I'm voting D on Toxic Water. Oh, you put them in D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I would vote D. Now, and I'm not trying to be like super negative or anything, but this guy is kind of weird looking. I'm not a big fan of it. Not a whole lot of detail and stuff going on in the background.
Okay, I'm going with A on that guy.
I'm bumping it up to S.
Okay.
This is everything that I love about the Knights and Summons cards. You have a little bit more detail on your silhouette guy and a giant beast in the background. I just love that feeling that it gives me of just like shock and awe. I like some of the detail. That's so... I'm at S tier on that guy.
Okay, S tier.
Cool. So our
Water
next one,
Golem. It's
Water
really
Golem.
just a blob. It's better than that actually. I'd say it's at D. This Water Golem. D.
I'm cool with that. Water Golem. This isn't super impressive or anything. So.
Yeah.
And then Water Sprite.
Cutest. SS.
He's a little cutie. I'm cool with putting that guy at SS. These Water Sprites, the sprites too, they're pretty cool. And then the Power of Water.
Yeah, that card is definitely SS. It's like the best.
I really do like this one. It's got a super beastie in the background that's looking real cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a lot of detail on the knight itself. How about the Water Summoner? What do you think about that one, Rosenbridge?
S.
This is cool. It's got the little, what did you say? The little sprite.
Looks like a Glaceon.
Looks like a Glaceon, yeah. Little Pokemon reference there. Underwater Kingdom. What you thinking on this one, Rosenbridge?
E. Not to be negative, but it really has nothing on it.
I'm actually cool with E. Yeah, I mean this one has an even smaller knight, and kind of the kingdom part of it. I don't know. It's just not that impressive to me. It doesn't.
It's not even better than the Fire.
Yeah, the Fire Kingdom is definitely a more attractive card in artwork and just kind of evokes different feelings than this does. And yeah, not that any of this is like super bad, but compared to the other artworks, just kind of ranking them out. We got Water Armor next. What do you think about this one, Rosenbridge?
It's not the best. I'll rank it at B.
B?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say B or... Honestly, B or A for me.
Okay, I'll put it at A.
Maybe even higher, yeah. So I would be cool with A, since you're saying B. Like, I would almost put this one in S tier. I kind of really do like this card because of the detail. Yeah, A is cool.
We'll put it at S.
No, we put it at A. That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. Because the detail on the armor, the fact that he's got this like spear-looking thing, sword-looking thing in the background, it's the full armor. But there's just something about this armor suit that he's wearing that just, I don't know, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Next up, Poseidon's Sword. Poseidon's Sword.
S.
S tier. I love this card. I love the sword breaking out from the water, or the point of the spear, kind of almost breaking out from the water, and just the water kind of swirling up around it. I think that's so cool. I think that's so cool. All right, so that takes care of the water. Next up, we're gonna break into some collector pack cards. Let's take a look at Rainbow Dragon.
SS.
Okay, what's the SS about this guy?
It's just rainbow, and it's just so beautiful, and I love the wing part about it.
That part is really cool.
Yeah, and it just looks cool.
The foiling's really great. The presentation on this card, fantastic.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I'm cool with that. Next up, we got Violent Titanosauria. What do you think about this one?
A.
I'm cool with A2. I'm not a huge fan.
Actually, I would put it at F.
S. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this card. I'm not a huge fan in a lot of the collector booster cards are like this, of the more cartoonish type of artwork.
Well,
But this one's like on the deep end of the cartoonish style of artwork, which is cool for some people, but
I do like this card though. I like the cartoonish cards more. I would put it at SS, but I know you're gonna probably put it at A or B, so I'll combine that and put it at S.
that sounds fair.
Yeah.
And then we've got Dragon Breath Knight. What do you think about this guy?
I think this guy is SS,
Like him?
not D.
Okay, he is more cartoonish, but he does have some more detail.
And he has the full armor.
I would still put him at like S to combine our scores.
Okay. But I do really like him.
I get that. Now this guy,
I like.
Green Beetle King. Yeah, I would definitely say SS. I mean, I'm a sucker for gold and green. I really like the gold and green color scheme on this one. That's pretty cool. All right, Molten Core Destroyer.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this.
I'm not such a huge fan of this one
Put
either.
it at B.
I'm cool with B.
Actually, I'll bump it up to A.
I'm cool with A or B because it is more cartoonish, although it is cool artwork. I think it could be a lot more attractive just from my personal taste if it had more realism to it, but this is still a beautiful card. Beautiful card.
Now we're going on to something that's gonna make me crabby.
Good one.
I'm good.
I want to surprise you. I'm gonna go right along with SS.
Yeah.
I love this card.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this card. I like the color. I like how blue it is.
Uh-huh.
I like that it's a crab that's got a giant tower on its back. I just like this card. For some reason, this card just, even though I know I'm putting my foot in my mouth, it's kind of cartoonish and everything, I just like it. I like the idea of it. I like the thought of it. It's cool. It's a cool card.
Cool card, man. I'm gonna put this at SS.
Blue Beetle Knight. This has got something to it. Again, that color blue really pops. Contrast with that black. And then the fact that there's more detail on the armor, I think is really cool. And he's got that big sword. Alright. Next up.
This...
Goddess Kalia.
I put it at A.
A tier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that because...
I don't really like it, and I know you're gonna probably bump it up to like S or SS, so...
Okay. A tier. So you would rate it a B or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with S tier. Almost SS tier, but A is fine. A is fine. I'm a fan of this artwork. It's got a lot going on. Okay. And then we skipped over a couple here.
Okay, Chaos King.
Yeah, let's do Chaos King. What are your thoughts on Chaos King,
A.
Rosenbridge?
Easy to say.
Easy to say A? Is that what you said?
I mean SS.
Yeah, scroll back up there. Where'd you put it at?
SS.
SS. I'm cool with SS. Now, SS, obviously, what do you like about it?
I love just everything. It has the full armor. His armor is just really realistic. I love cartoon, but I like realistic too. And he has that rainbow splash to him. I just like it.
That rainbow splash is huge. That's a huge seller right there. And then Chaos Power. I don't think it's a secret that this is absolutely my favorite card. Chaos Power is 100% my favorite artwork.
Yeah, you can't hide it.
It's got a really cool little detailed knight down here.
My favorite card is the Chaos King.
Yeah. Hey, let us know in the comments down below between these two cards, or whatever card is your favorite. But cha-ching! Chaos King versus Chaos Power.
I think Chaos King is reasonable.
And I think Chaos Power is reasonable.
We're opposite.
That's just fine. Okay. Then the last two here. First, we've got No Name Dragon.
What the C?
C tier, what? We've got the No Name Dragon.
Dragons.
Name Dragon.
No don't.
And Dragons, yeah, here we go. And then the Origin Rare of the No Name.
A, E, what the?
Okay, so
SS.
both of these are SS tier, obviously.
Yeah.
They're super colorful cards. Although they are cartoonish, they're just... The artwork on them is so cool. The lettering down the side. I love that on the Origin Rare. On the Origin Rare,
Look.
they changed the... Oh, nice. Who'd you move down to F? Oh, the Toxic Beast? Yeah, he's fine. He's fine down to F. I'm cool with that. Okay.
I'm doing that so it's
Like a pyramid, kind of? What's your favorite part about the...
I'm just gonna put this off to the side.
What is it?
This girl. Oh, we can't go.
You just put it back where it was.
Okay.
What's your favorite part about the No Name Dragon?
It's just really colorful. I personally like that more. But I just love them. I love this one because of the lettering and it's all red and I just love it. And they're dragons. It's just so colorful too. It's like rainbow and I love it.
Yeah, I think they're great.
Yeah.
Divine. Alright. So, well, that was super cool.
Yeah.
Let's go back here. So, thank you for tagging along in this Knights and Summons tier list video. Thank you, Rosenbridge, for coming along and helping us out with making this tier list. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we're going live. And until next time, ciao.